It was amazing by our team, just the fight that they showed. This was an unbelievable environment that we were in. It was hard to compete out there with the noise. And there was times there it looked like we were about to be out, and our guys just kept striking. And so I was proud of them. They're obviously a heck of a football team, but I think we are too. And there's a lot of good things that we can take from this game and build and work to. But you know, we really want to come out with a win. But credit to them, they pulled it out. But proud of our guys. They showed a lot of fight, heart.
Jamie, does this make you feel like you guys can make a run all the way to Frisco? I mean, when you play with a team that's played in 5 straight of those down to overtime, do you feel like you're a team that's designed that can do that?
Well, I think we got a good football team. I'm hoping that we're not trying to look, forward too much. We've got a lot of things that we've got to work on to do that. But I like the team we have. I think they've got a championship mentality. I think you saw that tonight. But we've got to a lot of things we've got to get through here first before we can even think about that far down the road.
Really seem to have their number on their offense. What did you guys see in practice? I mean, on the film, how did you guys prepare for them? Because you shut them down most of the game.
Well, obviously they do what they do, and they've got a good quarterback, but they don't have the number 2 draft pick anymore. So we felt like they weren't be as good as they have been, and so we felt our defense is a good defense as well. So we did a lot of things to try to move him and get him not give him the same look all the time, and I thought our guys did that. They were on us there a little bit in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Obviously they're some big dudes, and so that got to us a little bit. But I thought our defense hung in there and made some plays and allowed us to stay in the football game until we got some points on offense.
Jamie, can you evaluate Kyle's play?
I thought he did pretty good considering, the situation and the environment, the atmosphere. There's a couple there I wish we'd have had back that I think could have put us in a better position that he would wish he'd have had back. But all in all, I thought he did a pretty good job. And what was the hardest thing about this is because of the way the crowd noise was, we couldn't get in the plays that we needed to based off some looks they were getting. It was just hard to audible and do some of those things. So that was a big challenge for us. And I wish we'd have had a couple things back that maybe give us a better chance. But
Mike, can you talk about the crowd noise and what that was like for you?
It did really affect us at times. It was kind of hard trying to talk to the quarterback, and he's like standing right next to us. And but I think we tried our best to get ourselves acclimated with the noise. But it did kind of hurt us a little bit at times.
Jamie, what did tonight do for Charleston Southern University? I mean, you said earlier this week you don't want to go up there and lay an egg. I mean, you did far from laying an egg. What do you think tonight did for you, for your university, for your image, for your program going forward?
Well, I hope, one, that we, represented the Big South well. That's obviously our conference, and we feel like we played really good football, and that we want to feel like we're national contenders. Two, we're proud to represent Charleston Southern and what it stands for, and we know what we're about, and we know what we have in our locker room, and to have the stage that these guys had, the Lord put them on, was very rewarding to watch them play. And hopefully that more and more people see the special place that's about our team and just the university and what we stand for.
Mike, same question, and taking into account it's a national ESPN game and those things.
We really try not to focus on that too much, just focus on the game, one play at a time, and really just, take in the experience and just build off of that for the rest of the season. But I think we really did put a Big South on the map for sure. And we really have a family, and it'll take us far down the road.
When you that first night of practice, you kind of you said this is our Super Bowl. This is a big night for us. This is a night that we can show what CSU is and what we do. Do you go to sleep at night knowing we did everything we could out there tonight to win this ball game?
Honestly, yes. I know we messed up a lot of things, but one thing I would never question with our guys is effort, man. I mean, we saw both of our starting linebackers go down. You see Landon Say come in. I mean, this kid, he's never started played in a game, really, besides special teams. And, I mean, you just see that coming up. And, I mean, whether we win or lose, like they're talking about the family, you see the emotion and just the love that we have for each other. And whether we win by 20, whether we lose by 40, we're still praising the name of Jesus. Because at the end of the day, one of these days, football is going to be long and gone. But a relationship with Jesus Christ lasts forever. And that's what we hold on to as a team.
For you, football-wise, on the field tonight, is this a memory you'll have for a long time that you went into the Fargo Dome and took them to overtime?
Very much so. More of a bad memory, though. I don't want that to sound like bad, but, I mean, it is. And it motivates you, We spoke about the Jack State. You do things like that when you're that close, and it's just one play away. You're one play away, but it motivates you, Because it says, man, maybe that was one less bench I didn't do. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of mentality I think we, as upperclassmen, as coaches, as anybody, we need to be like, man, let's do the things extra so when we see them again, we can pull through with it.
Jamie, kind of same for you, but obviously, small stadium, and sometimes you take second fiddle in the state or in the city, and you're always fighting for that respect. Do you feel like that respect is there now nationwide? That respect is there for Charleston Southern now.
I hope so, but we got enough things we need to focus on. So I'm not really worried about that respect there, whether we do or not. I think the way our guys have played and proven themselves over the last 3 or 4 years, they've earned that all around. And we knew that. Hopefully maybe more people are learning that. But make no mistake, we're disappointed tonight. And I want to know who turned the air conditioning on there at the end of the game and knocked that kick left. I need to know that. So because I want to know who it is. But we are disappointed because we're not happy coming up here and taking the number one team to overtime. We expected to win the game. And we felt like we were good enough to win the game. And so we're disappointed.
Jamie, just being honest, is part of you glad that this game is over because there's been so much build up to it over the past months?
I won't lie, I wanted that kick to go in so it could get over. But you're never glad they're over when you lose. You wish you had one more play. But yeah, it's been a big build-up. But I think our team has handled it really well. And the thing that's a challenge I think for coaches is it's a letdown. It's a letdown. And so we've got to pick ourselves back up with the injuries we had and all the other things. And so we got to use it and get turned around real quick. This is an unbelievable environment. Appreciate just allowing us the opportunity to come up here, and you'll see us again. God bless.